Hello and welcome to Viervelden. This is episode 2, and we are, I would say, 90% finished with the harvest of the big field, but it started raining, so I've had to abandon that. So I thought we would go and collect all the produce that may have accumulated at our open fields. So I've bought this trailer, which is also an auto-load trailer for pellets. I just need to take it into our workshop and just have it take the sides off. So we will go to auto-load pellets normal. I'm going to go to extreme because then I can put 24 pellets on that, and we'll customize that. Of course, it doesn't cost us anything. And there we go. Just remember to hitch that up, which is something I continuously forget. And we will just pop past. Let me just show you. So we've spent a lot of time harvesting that field. We're now in September. It's nearly 6 o'clock in September. We started the harvest in August, around about midday. So it's taken a day and a half, a game day and a half to get to where we have now, and we'll drive past it on the way down to just to show you how far we've got. But yeah, so it's probably still another little while to work on that, but we will surely get it done. We've got over 1 million litres of straw in the accumulated, plus I think it's about 1.2 million so far, and we've got just over 1 million in storage, and we have filled up the cow barn already. This wasn't a clever move. I just want to pick up these. In any case, so as we've been delivering wheat to the farm productions, we have been making bread. We've got a fair amount of bread already made, which I thought would be this would be a good time to go and get that delivered while it's raining. Yeah, so what do we got there? We've got 7,000 litres. So that's not too bad. Also, the production of flour has produced a byproduct of pig feed, which we've been selling directly, and that's kind of been keeping us afloat because we bought the second open farm as well while we were doing that. So we now own both open farms on the map, and that's the sort of progress we've been making while we've been doing the tedious harvesting. Right, so let's see where we can deliver this to. Let's get going, as they say in the classics. Where are we now? Get up to here, have a look for bread. It shouldn't be too far down. We got bread. So the camping site is 4-2, Farmers Market 4-3, Harbour 4-4. Well, I want to check out the harbour. So let's get down to the harbour and go and sell that. We can go two ways, but we'll go past this field. You can see the harbour down at the top, was top right hand side. Right, so just as we go past here, it's probably going to hold up a bit of traffic. As you can see, the first texture there is where we have already planted. We've been planting smelt, or spelt, not smelt, spelt. The next texture is where we've been cultivating. So we've been doing that while we've been harvesting. I think I've got a car right behind me. I think just not irritate the traffic, we will just drive on this side of the road. So that's the cultivator. We've also been collecting straw at the same time. So with the straw, we've just been collecting the forage trailer will pick up about, I'd say, 3/4 of one of these straw swaths. So I've been leaving the bottom quarter uncollected and just ploughing it over because we'll be getting so much straw. And then as we get up to here, you can see that we've still got to harvest this last little bit here. It's actually not such a little bit. It's so basically we're filling up the harvester every pass with 10,000 litres of wheat in this case. So there's still a bit of work to be done there. We'll probably just do that on a time lapse at the end of this episode just to give you an idea of what's going on. So we've been using the man just fleetingly on the left-hand side of the top left-hand side of the screen. You'll see the man horse and trailer, or truck and trailer, waiting for collection. We've obviously stopped the harvester. It's been working on a worker most of the time, and then I've been flitting between all the other vehicles, making sure that they are operating, are full of seed, etc. Been using a lot of seed already. So yeah. So unfortunately, this is the second bout of rain. In September, I harvested till about 2:30 in the morning, but it's till about 3 o'clock in the morning when the rain set in, so we had to stop then. That was fine. We just advanced through till the next morning, and we advanced through the rain. And this is the second bout of rain that we're having now, which has suspended harvest operations. So with that size of the field, we're obviously going to need to, in the future, think about leasing harvesters or buying another harvester, which is going to put a bit of a cramp in our ability to save up enough money to buy the rest of these fields. So we need about 1.2 million to buy the rest of the fields. So just at the top here, we will turn right. Not too far away from the harbour. I'm glad this first delivery is to the harbour. One of the features of this map is it's the harbour as opposed to having a train running through it. So this map, the real challenge is the size of the fields, operating them as they are with the starting equipment. I mean, you can set yourself up nicely with some of the over-the-top equipment, which would work quite well here. So let's just unstrap ourselves and see how much money we make here. Looking good, looking good. So 30,000 for the bread products. That's the first, well, it's not the first grain income, because as I said, income from grain, income from the field. It's not. We've been continuously putting the pellets of pig food into the other farm production, and it has been generating a nice little bit of income. And I'll show you when we get back to the farm. We'll go through that. Right, so let's pick up what we've got here, and we'll take that back to the farm productions. Sorry, sirs. Just auto load from here. It's a lovely little auto trailer, this. Right. Strap that in. Right, so what have we got there? We've got 5,000 litres of potatoes, 1,500 tomatoes, 500 of lettuce, and 1,000 of cotton. So nice little haul. We haven't been going very far. I just want to check to see what the water situation is like. So we are just operating with water at the moment. Still over 500,000 litres of water, so plenty in store. It hasn't been operating all that long. Right, so we'll get back to the farm now, and we'll go and offload these, and I can just run through the productions for you while we do that. Right, you're back with me, and we're just about back at the farm. And fantastic, because I can show you something first of all straight away. Let's just jump out of the tractor, and this is a little class front end loader. Not my favorite piece of equipment, to be honest, but I prefer to have this for the scale that this can work at. I prefer to just put equipment on front of a tractor or get something, a telehandler or something like that. Which I think you do start with a telehandler if you're doing the 4-fields version, so the American version. Otherwise, they operate pretty much the same, I think. From my understanding, I haven't tested it, but from my understanding, they act pretty much the same in terms of the mechanics as such. Just different equipment, and different style buildings. And then that we just offload directly here. And then if I go into the productions, and so first of all there you can see we've got over 500,000 litres of wheat in storage, and we've been producing consistently as well. We've got 21,000 of flour stored in there, and that has been, oh, if we're on the wrong side. So we've got some sugar I collected some sugar beet from the other open air farm just to test out so we were making sugar beet there just to test out the sugar production, and that's going fine. I'm going to bring in some strawberries now. So eggs is the thing we need to, for baking cake, we need some eggs and butter, so we need to get the chickens and the cattle going as well. Right, so the outbound product flour, it's distributing directly back into the productions. That's why we've got, where are we now? I did show it to you a little earlier on. That's why we've got the flour in there, so that's the flour accumulating to enable bread production. As you can see over there, we've got bread production going on there. So it's actually the bread production that's creating the pig feed and not the flour. Was it flour as well? Yeah, flour is also creating, so both of them are creating pig feed. Right. Right, so, and of course we're producing the pig feed. The pig feed we then have transferred over to the farm supply, which is the other production unit. And we've got pig feed in there, and we've got that set to selling. So there's the 1,000 litres we've just put in, and that will sell from there. And that brings us a constant little bit of income in. I haven't quite worked out exactly how much it is at this stage. So, right, so that's just quickly showing you what we've been doing in terms of the product that has been generated while we've been harvesting. So this is the first product from our productions. Now I have to work out where it goes in. So I think it's going to go in this side here. Just unstrap it. There we go. We have some product left over by the looks of things. I'm wondering whether I went too far over for the potatoes. I would have expected it to take all the potatoes. Yeah. Right, so we don't take any tomatoes or lettuce there. We'll need to go and find a place to sell those. Just park up here. And right, so what do we have here now? So farm production. Let's have a look and see what we've got in stock now. So the wheat we've dealt with, sugar we're accumulating for when we can start producing cakes, strawberries, potatoes. So we've got cotton. We've got cotton in there. We've got potatoes in there. So with the cotton, I think we can produce fabric cotton, yeah. So let's activate that. That will give us fabric. So we go down and have a look at the fabric. Fabric storing, so we'll put that to distributing. So that will distribute back up to the production. We'll activate clothing, and clothing will then store. It'll be on. So all in one. We'll check that at the later stage to make sure it's all working. First of all, we'll go and find a place to sell the excess production. Let me just have a look in this production unit. Right, is there anything we can do with no, it doesn't look like there's anything we can do with so there's nothing we can do with I'm not getting through with all my thoughts now. There's nothing we can do with with lettuce and tomatoes, so let's go and find a place to sell those. And on the way back, do realize it's night time now, but this has to be done now. Clear it off, and then while it's raining, I have to take advantage of this. And we'll have to. After that, must probably sleep, and then we'll go and clear the other the other big open air garden. So let's see where the delivery can take place. There we go. Let's have a look and see. Are we selling tomatoes or lettuce? We could have taken it straight down to the harbour, which is where the best price is. Oh no, the supermarket. Let's go to the supermarket. Is that the supermarket? 2.7. Yeah, good price for lettuce. Supermarket 1.4. Good price for tomatoes. So let's do the supermarket. Right. The supermarket is straight ahead of us, so I think we'll go. We turned left and turn right down here, and we just head straight down this road. Put the afterburners on, and we'll see you at the supermarket. Right, here we are, just about at the supermarket. We will just undo that and make a delivery to the supermarket. Keep the locals happy. So a nice bit of income coming from there as well. In fact, this is pretty good income from there. Another 3,000. Not to be scoffed at, as I normally would say. Oops. Got to just jump out here. I think I saw. Yes, I did. I haven't been looking for these, and I think this is the first one that I've actually come across. But we'll collect that. Not sure how many there are. Once again, like I normally do in my Let's Plays, I don't actively go and looking for them. If I do happen to see them, I will pick them up. Right, so we'll see you back. Well, in fact, we'll see you in the morning. I'm going to get back to the farm, and then I'm going to sleep. And then we will continue with this episode on productions. Well, welcome back. It's now early morning October, and we've just woken up. Fairly overcast, but we're looking okay. We're about to get the harvest started as soon as we've finished off our productions. Overnight productions here. So we'll just separate the bread out quickly. Plenty of pig feed. I have found the pellets not overly problematic, but always little bits of problems like this where it just connects up to right to the tip. And then it's sometimes a little bit difficult to get off the pellet, but yeah, proved me wrong. Right, let's get this sorted out. I think there's another one with bread on it. We'll just pick those up together. Perfect. Just go offload the pig feed first. And just drop the bread off, and at the end of the day we'll go and sell the bread. We've already seen that, so we most probably won't take you through that again. Sell it to wherever we get the best price, of course. Oh, that bread straight away. Nice. There's more to come out. Yes, now that our productions are going, I'm wondering whether we need to actually do any farming. I hope that field hasn't withered while I slept. I didn't think about that until after I had. But we're not playing this season, so I'm not sure. I don't think it would have. We'll finish off this and then I'll catch you once it's all done. Right, so we've finished off putting all the pig feed into the farm production, or I keep on forgetting the different names of those. So the one is the farm production, that's the main production area, and the secondary one is the, well, I'm just going to call it farm production 2, because we do produce goods there and we sell goods from there as well. So I mean, we could sell from the first production unit as well. But yeah, so we're now going to go and collect, it's probably heaps and heaps of product at the first open farm. Well, the crop hasn't withered, so we will still be able to harvest that. Yeah, let's go and collect what we've got here, and we'll see you once we're at the open. Well, we're just about there. So the biogas plant, as we go past on the right hand side, that you need to buy the land and you automatically get the bioplant. It's just over 300,000. The sawmill we go past now is also just the main production, at least the sale point. And right, so look at that. That is all packed to the hilt, I'm thinking. And probably very close to full now. Yep, I think. Are we full? Slid off. Oh, I'm going to go and deliver this before everything comes a cropper. Let's go and deliver this. We'll start strawberries. We've got strawberries, we've got corn, we've got soya, sunflowers, we've got sugar beet. Sugar production is going to increase quite nicely. Right, here we are, just about back at the farm. Just unstrap. Oh dear. I think all of this should be taken here because I kind of selected the product for that first open farm to reflect what we could deliver to our farm production. It's not delivering here. What do we still have in there? Strawberries and soya, so it should be probably just outside the... They're full? Shouldn't be. Let's have a quick look. Right. Yeah, definitely not full. Soya beans. Corn, rye. So it doesn't take soya beans. Sugar, milk, honey, eggs. So all these things are good to learn when you... It doesn't look like it takes soya beans, so that's probably going to go into the next one. And that might be why the strawberries are not delivering. So let's get this out and offload that. Good things to learn about these things when you're working on the new production units as such, or new anything's really. Can I get in from this side? Or are going to be better to come in from the other side? I mustn't forget we've got that pellet which fell off as we... Nearly got taken out by the pig food. Right, let's just get this out of the spawning area here. It was always going to be the risk when we went on that side. So let's have a look and see if this will... might deliver to the other production. Thought it made soya drink. Let's just have a look and see if it delivers this side. Yep, it does. I'm sure we can get better price for soybeans elsewhere. Let's just go and pick up that stray pallet and get that delivered. Go and fetch the rest of it. and then we'll wrap up the production. We'll go through all the productions and just see how they're doing, whether they're all working. Corn, so corn should go into here. We'll have to work out what we're going to do with the corn, what we can make with corn. And just get that pig feed into the... It's not going to sell itself sitting over there. Of course, I'm sure there's probably places we can get better prices for the pig feed as well. But when we're producing quantities we are at the moment, it pretty much seems more expeditious just to drop it off as close to where you can as possible. Still making decent money because it's a byproduct. Let's just head on down to back down to the big open air garden, go and pick up the rest of the product. Right, we're back down at the farm supply, and this is the big open garden, and we have collected the product was left over. I'm a little bit concerned that it doesn't look like that this unit is producing, so I'm going to turn on the interactive zone markers. Just so that I can see exactly where the there we go. Been looking at that gate, looking for it at that gate and that gate. It's actually the fourth gate right in the center, I suppose, which is middle for diddle, as they say. Right, let's just go in. Open air market. Tomatoes. Strawberries. So we've got that activated. Sunflowers activated. So we do have water. And it is producing. It is producing. Yeah, I was just a bit concerned because it just looks so drab. Okay, so we've got the rest of the productions. We will, of course, be looking to increase production on that, because we're just doing the absolute basics. So we're just putting water in, so it's producing at its most ineffective. Well, it is not inefficiently. It's producing inefficiently. Let's put it that. Well, it's producing efficiently for water, but yeah. Okay, so we just got to remember that the soybeans might create a bit of a blockage when we are delivering. Not a serious problem. Okay, I should have switched off soybeans there. Okay, we're just about back at the farm now. We got deliveries. Just got to remember that the trigger zones are fairly small in this area because there's so much around the one building. So it does create the odd problem. But then again, there are many ways to skin a cat, as they say. Get this crate of soybeans sold. Right, and that's pretty much the collection of the products. And now we need to go into the production unit and see what we can do with each of the products that we have in there. So what we've got in, we've got wheat that has been worked on. We've got corn, which we haven't got anything to work with. So the flour is making bread. We don't have all the ingredients to add onto that. The sugar is producing, which is going to go into making cakes, which we are just storing at the moment until we can get milk and or honey producing, and eggs. And we'll also be able to produce butter from the milk once we get it in there. Strawberries we'll be collecting. That's picking up quite nicely. We might eventually be able to sell strawberries. Sugar beet is there, which is already making sugar. Sunflowers. So sunflowers, I'm thinking we could most probably make oil from. We'll have a look at that. And potatoes. Right, so let's start with corn to flour. We'll activate that. It'll increase our flour production. So that's that activated. Right, the next thing that we have is corn. We're busy dealing with that. Flour has already been dealt with. Spelt we haven't got. That's what we are planting at the moment. Sugar. Milk we don't have yet. Strawberries, I don't think there's anything else we can do with strawberries besides put it into the bread. Sunflowers, so there might be oils that can be produced. Sunflower oil, activate. Come to think of it, can we do canola in those? Might change the soya production to canola production if we can do it in the big markets, the big open gardens, should I say. Right, and the other one is potatoes, so we will activate both French fries and premium potatoes. Right, so we've got those all producing now. We've got quite a few things producing in our farm production. We've got bread producing. We've got sugar beet sugar producing. We've got sunflower oil producing. Olive oil not yet. Fabric, cotton, clothes. So we are making clothes and cotton from we are making fabric and clothes from the cotton that we've produced. Let's have a look and see. Outgoing products. Flour is going out. Pig food, of course, we are producing. Rye flour not, spelt flour not, bread. Bread is producing. What were the other things that we're producing? Sugar is producing. Those are the ones that were already active. So sunflower has started to produce, so that's good. Cereal, butter, cheese, fabric. I don't think we've got, we've probably used all the, so we've already produced 427 litres worth of clothes from the cotton that we brought in earlier on. French fries, premium potatoes. So French fries are going 10 to the dozen from the potatoes that we've brought in. So that is fully operational for all our product. The only thing that we're having a problem with is soya beans. So let's go down to the large open garden. Let's deactivate soya beans. So we'll deactivate that. And maybe we can activate cotton there as well. We'll activate cotton there as well so that we can get more cotton in, because clothes are very, very lucrative seller. So great stuff. Well, I think that's where we're going to end this episode. Gone through all the productions. Pretty happy with the way they've worked out. I'm just going to finish off here. Thank you so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed this episode on the productions on Viervelden, and would work pretty much the same on 4 fields, as we take put a bit more of pig feed into the farm supply area so that it can sell, bring us some more income in. We will end this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, if you found it informative, please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one. Cheerio.